So I stopped talking for a little bit and I was like moving my jaw and I'm like, holy shit, dude, my mouth fucking hurts. Cause I've been talking for 3 hours straight. I'm going just fucking in, dude. Uh, cause I don't want to, you know, postpone stuff. I just kind of want to have everything, sort of recorded. But see what I mean? The last great sports car is the same one. Never mind. NSX, how Honda changed everything, is now how Honda broke supercars. And GTR, how Nissan created a monster, is now called how Japan created an unstoppable monster. Which is kind of hard to find if you're searching for a video about the Nissan GTR. But like all these videos have changed a lot in terms of like how their titles are, how the thumbnail is. I don't know what it is about car people, but they just seem to be terrible at making branding for their videos. For example, this one right here, "This is how a legend dies," is a terrible way to describe a video. Like, unless you can see the Mitsubishi logo on here, you won't know it's about the Evo. I've seen this chair like at least 100 times. But these days, like, I think about it, and I still go back and forth with it, because whenever I think about clothes and I think about fashion, I always think about that scene from Genshiken Season 1, where it was pretty obvious what they were doing, where there was Saki shopping for clothes in what I assume was Harajuku or Shibuya or something. But for real, man, I gotta get out of this. It's so fucking hot. It's like 100 degrees. Like this, if I didn't know any better, or maybe because I do know better, this to me looks like an kind of Amy sex doll, not actually her. And like it's like this arm, dude. This arm is like giving it away to me. Like, look how small that arm is compared like to the proportions of her head, and like how the neck kind of like disappears, like right here, and like similar over here. Like this other shoulder is just gone. Something about like how large her head is paired with like how small and slender the neck and arm are just like makes it look so fake. But there's AIM protein, dude. Today is August 12th, 2023, which also happens to be the first day of Natsu Komi, or the Natsu Komike that's happening in Japan.
No talking until you raise your hand! Now, there's a little legend that tells about how the Kingdom Hearts idea was formed. As everybody probably knows, Kingdom Hearts is a weirdo fusion between the world of Disney and the world of Squaresoft, specifically Final Fantasy.
Infinite money. I could AFK like this. Like, what separates me from a lot of other people, I think, especially with gaming in general, is that I didn't grow up with it. A lot of people who are like diehard gamers, they grew up playing video games, so they had a console when they were growing up, and it was one of their earliest hobbies that they had. Whereas with me, I didn't grow up playing video games. I sort of grew up just doing regular kid stuff, which I guess most people did. But I read a lot of books. I did different hobbies. I watched a lot of television. I never eat mashed potatoes. Just ever. I don't like mashed potatoes. They're always the last thing I leave in my plate. I always feel kind of disgusting eating them, I guess. I can never ascertain what exactly is contained within this mush here. Like, we just have a generic curry rice serving right here with a bowl of what appears just to be lettuce, and no utensils to speak of. Like, where are their utensils? The point I'm trying to mention is that they're starting to become parties, and they're less focused on the pure information, the pure essence of the fandom. And the point is that people should not have fun. I hate fun. People should not go to anime conventions for fun. And anime conventions are sort of a microcosm of what's happening when I mentioned like people taking communities too literally. So like an anime convention is just Reddit in real life, and all the problems that come with Reddit are present in anime conventions, generally speaking. So it's mostly just memes, loud shit, and like attention whoring, instead of like being actual like well-informed people having a discussion about something. What my favorite part about conventions are the panels. One day I would like to do a panel and run a panel myself. Not this year because I didn't sign up in time and I didn't have an idea. But if I do get a good idea, I will by all means register and host a panel, because I think it would be cool to contribute and to actually have something of value to add to the general panels. Because a lot of times, I'm sure people who are watching this video and are also convention people will know that there are a lot of conventions where there are terrible panels. There's a lot of panels with nothing of value to have. A lot of them are just like the same shit that you see every single year. There's whose line is it kind of crap. It's super general stuff that you've seen video essays on YouTube of like a million times. Like, let's talk about anime openings and why they're important. Or let's talk about Madoka Magica and magical girls. Like the type of like Evangelion analysis and shit. Like the most basic shit that you've seen a million times on YouTube, and you see discussed every single day on the front page of our anime. That's not the kind of things that you attend a convention for. I'm reminded of being a hikikomori and not having seen the sun in weeks. And I'm reminded of blasting the song on my crappy Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom while cleaning out my onaho for the third time in a day, and feeling like life could never get any better than this. And My Turn Is Your Turn not only invokes feeling of nostalgia for the song itself, but also memories I had with the media sampled from it. Got the orange Vans. I got these from an outlet store. I like how they look. I like the color. Levi 501s. These are like a burgundy color, more like in person. I think online it said brown, but they look almost purple. Blade Exeter t-shirt. Pink Casio F91 wristwatch. In Japan, I see it like every fucking girl has it. Like this weird like bang, like slightly parted bang thing that they have going on. Let me full screen it so you can kind of see. But like right here you can kind of see like how the bangs sort of fall, as opposed to like it just being like more full, I suppose, where like the bangs are more pronounced and it kind of you can't really see the forehead, whereas this one it's kind of highlighting the forehead and the eyebrows right here. But like when I was in Japan, dude, literally every fucking girl had these bangs and shit. Like, and you're starting to see it in anime and stuff, and it's bothering me to no end. Like, I literally cannot, dude. It just, because like then everybody starts to look the fucking same with this little their little Instagram model hairstyle right here. Oh my god. Okay, that's box of Pop-Tarts, a unboxed Yukino figure, an Onaho box, and my 3DS right here. Alright, but real talk though, like whatever happens and what comes of these Shota characters with names like Kota and Yota, like